Viewer discretion is advised.
If you just know you're that girl,
yeah,
you just have no choice but to be that girl. And I feel like I'm that girl.
What if you don't wake up feeling like that girl? How do you be that girl?
You need to go back to sleep and wake back up again so you can feel like that girl.
There you have it, child. That's why I feel like I'm the T. I feel like I'm the T because I work at being the T. Like, no shade. I'm not the T just because a bunch of bitches like me and live for me because we all homegirls. I'm the T because I'm the motherfucking T. And that's just sad. I mean, that's just what it is. People legit in the world love to live for foolishness. Love to live for foolishness. Love to live for your bald head homegirl that just bald head whole shit. It's clear that I'm working at being the C, so girl, let me be the C. Like, give me that, give me my flowers.
Give them the forecast.
Hey yo, let me put some gas in this motherfucking year, bitch. I ain't really talking my shit in a minute. Like, who the fuck these bitches really think they talking to? Like, bitches, who fucking dumb? Class C in a country.
I know y'all are like, girl, what? We thought you was done. Girl, let me tell y'all something. Three things. Number one, Dallas has always been my girl. Dallas has always been my girl, okay? And Dallas was the first franchise, the first platform that openly welcomed my therapeutic touch. You know, and plus, you know, I do live for some of the cast members, you know. I have developed some type of relationship. I love my girl Ariel, you know. I still got love for Kesey. I still got love for Robert, child, even though y'all know y'all pissed me the fuck off last season, child. But girl, we're walking in a new way. Amen. We're walking in a new way. I'm excited to review this season. The other reason I'm back is, you know, Imani Van Zap is no more. And looking at just the history of Dallas, looking at the, again, the thought process that it needs a therapeutic touch, you know? A lot of these situations, especially when we talk about character, you know, we're going to get into Astro. Yes, daughter. We're going to get into you because this is about character. This is about growing. And since Imani is no longer in this space, you know, I feel like it needs that touch. So, and I feel like I've always, even before, pre-Imani Van Zap, I was always giving that touch. And just the overwhelming support of my supporters, child, just want, hey, girl, we need your anecdotes. We need you to dive deepeth, you know, into the girls, because no one else really gives it the way that you do. So we need you back in this space. Please, 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 please. And you know what? With all of those things in mind, that's why I've decided to go ahead and watch this first episode and just wow. All I have to say is wow. First and foremost, before we get into those things, okay, I definitely want to shout out production. Let me tell you something. Come clean or don't come at all. Every season has progressed. I went down a little memory lane. I didn't watch the entirety of everything, but it just really made me so nostalgic a little bit. Seeing how far Chasing Dallas has come, just in the quality of production, you know, storyline, cast relations, just you got to give them their things. You got to give them their things. You got to give Reese her things. You got to give Markel his things. You got to give Andario his things. Like, the progression is there. A lot of these girls need to take note. You need, visually, everything is the T. Production, everything is, I'm living for the confessional backgrounds. I'm living, the mics are on, bitch. Hello, God. The girls are dressing accordingly, you know, minus Tedley, girl. We'll get into, we got a character. I think this season for me is everything is gonna lean on character, integrity, honesty, truth, and you know we got to give some justice on these hoes. But the one, again, beautifully shot. Everything is just looking top tier. I'm here for it, okay? The other thing I want to shout out is, although I had my own personal tics with what I'm about to talk about, you have to give the flowers. You have to give the appreciation. Shout out to Ebby Reviews. Shout out to Really BTV. Shout out to Scotty by Nature. Shout out to his Chasing panel. Shout out to TTB, Child Hello God. The girls are getting their things. The YouTubers, the reviewers are getting their things. And it feels good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. It feels good to see your colleagues, your comrades, you know, your coworkers, so to speak, your friends, people that you've known in this space finally get their things. I think there's a power in being a reviewer. I think there's power in being a YouTuber. I think there's power in having these much needed discussions about these platforms that are obviously marginalized, that are obviously, hello God, you know, not mainstream, that are not given the light and love that they deserve. You know what I mean? So it's important to have, you know, people like myself and people like the ones that are featured in this episode, girl. You know, the girls be working hard. The girls, say what y'all want to say about certain folks in these spaces, but let me tell you something. The girls be working hard. Scotty's been working his ass off. His panel's been working their asses off. TTB has been working his ass off, child. Hello God. Really B and Ebby have been working their asses off for many moons. So for there to be some type of respect, hello God, applied to thine names, thine platforms, and it's not pushy. It's very organic. It may have took a while, hello God. Oh no, but my bad. Chasing Reality been kind of doing that though. Y'all already been kind of doing that. So that's definitely one major thing that I really do appreciate with the platform. This is the first time I've seen, like, simultaneously back to back people that I know, people that I respect in this space. So, and great commentators, great reviewers, everybody be doing their thing with their own twist, child. And it's, again, it's good to see y'all get your things. Okay. I think the new cast choice, it works. And I know that's a lot for me to say for this just to be the first episode, right? I think it works because you're finding people who have personality. You're finding people who kind of have a foothold in something already. You know, they're not newborn babies, you know, like Astro. Okay. And the way I'm going to move through my reviews, it's not going to be the entirety of an episode. I'm just going to be talking about things that stood out to me. This review may be kind of longer than others because it is the first one and there is a lot to unpack. Because, girl, you know me, I'm finna go there. All right. So the first thing that I want to get into is this. Music. And this is for all of the musically inclined girls on all these social media, all the girls in the LGBTQ community that are part of Chasing Reality type platforms, web series, shit. Let me tell y'all something real quick. No matter how great you are, no matter how great you are, no matter how divine feminine you are, no matter how divine masculine you are, no matter if you have that look or if you got to work on your look, because some girls need to work on their look. Let's just tell the truth. But I'm grouping every person from every web series, especially the ones who are truly talented. You know exactly who you really are. Some of you girls live in the world of illusion, of grania. Bitch. We're going to tell the truth. But we're not here to read. We're here to uplift. And we're here to just give y'all a little piece that you can hold on to. We are already marginalized. We are already forced, hello God, to the far corners of the earth, especially if you are of the black and brown complexion. Hello God. Mainstream will never, ever, ever fully invite us in. They will recognize us. They will shout us out. They might even do a feature with us. But will we ever have a seat at their table? In my humble opinion, no. Because I believe that table is meant to be thrashed, bashed, and thrown in the trash at some point in his life. And we have to realize, you know when you're not welcome. Why do you even want to be in a space where you will just be tolerated, if that? So this aspiration, hello God, to want to wind up, I get it though. You want to be on the charts. You want to be featured with Beyonce and the girls. You want to be on those red carpets at these elite events. You want to be recognized. You want that real mainstream stardom and all that comes with it. But girl, we got to tell the truth. There's only been a few of us that scratched that surface. Only a few of us. And most of them, hello God, are in the closet and had to be in the closet. They're not flamboyantly gay. They're not a trans woman. They're not androgynous. When you realize that although you are blessed and gifted with talent, for the ones that are blessed and gifted with talent, again, stop getting upset that you're not being welcomed in. Create your own lane. Create your own table. Combine your Wonder Twin powers. The gay community, the LGBTQ community, we're so powerful, but yet we don't recognize how powerful we really are. And a lot of y'all have to understand too, you are niche. You have a certain type of look or a certain type of music. If you don't cross all, hello God, the T's and dot all the I's, you're only going to be speaking to people who would understand you. So to want to break out and be so depressed about your music not doing that well, girl, that's another conversation that we got to have within our own community too. A lot of times we don't show up for each other. A lot of times we don't support each other. We'll go support Beyonce and Nicki, but we won't show up to, you know what I mean? In the mainstream, we are literally only subjected to background, hair, nails, makeup, creative direction, fashion. When are we ever? Think about that. So stop it. Stop getting depressed. Stop getting low in your gift that God has obviously given you. Carrie D. Very talented. Barbie Bankrose. Very talented. Jet Jeff. Very talented. Kesey, 7 Deep. Extremely talented. We see a lot of y'all be having the gift, child. But you get low on yourself because you be looking to the masses to validate you. Girl, that's not probably ever going to happen. If it does, girl, it's 1 in a million. Shout out to Aaliyah, bitch. Create your own table. And gays, we got to start having these conversations of showing up with real support. That's why the girls are depressed. If we showed up, look at these empty ass venues. I'm telling the truth. I'm not being shady. Let's tell the truth. When I see the girls perform, I should not see one piece of patch of lawn sitting by its lonesome. As many gays be on the apps talking all that shit, wanting to gobble up dick and shit on the weekends especially, why aren't you out here supporting your fellow gay brethren and sister, girl? So that's a much deeper type of conversation. I'm not going to stay on that too long, but I just wanted to see, you know, Jet Jeff was featured in the next episode, the previews for the next episode, girl, how he's telling Ariel that he thinks he's done with music. I see it on Ariel's face too. Like, girl, she may not say it out loud, but it's like, girl, is all this work worth it? Yes, it's worth it. But see, y'all need to stop living for these straight people in these mainstream spaces. Yes, they got the money. Yes, they got the resources. Yes, these labels have way more than being independent. But girl, let me tell you something. If this is really for you, you'll keep going. And if it's meant to be, it will be. And the doors will open unto thee. Hello, God. Stop second guessing yourselves. That's what they want you to do. And some of y'all girls need a fucking reality check. Stop sitting around yes people and people that feed your delusions of grandeur. A lot of the gays do that shit. You need to excommunicate that from our experience. Period. The delusions of grandeur need to leave. That is setting y'all up. Sitting around people who just feed that ego of yours and that pride. Let them go. They're setting you up for failure, girl. Gassing up your friend's ego does nothing for them. Sometimes you got to let these girls know, girl, you may want to go to a technical school and, you know, bitch, become a certified, you know, substitute teacher or some shit, you know? Like with Kiki. I'm so glad y'all didn't bring her back. The fraudulence of it all. The delusions of it all. She really thought that she was going to be the next grandmother of grandmothers, bitch, when it came down to whatever that scene is called, girl. I forget, the ballroom scene. And then you get mad and you want to throw glasses at people. Girl, no. It's a chop. It's been a chop. Chop, chop. Bitch, and leave. And all because people feed your delusions. Girl, please. I definitely want to get into Astro real quick. Let me tell you something, girl. I know that you're young, but we're not going to keep using that as an excuse to be a raggedy-ass human being. So you're one of the gays that we talk about in the community, right? Because to know, you know, you sit around, because this is from the outside looking in, girl. Let's tell the truth. You know, you sit around, right, and you observe people in their relationships or their boyfriends or what they talk about. And you know Ted Lee's a whore, right? Ted Lee's a whore. We all know it. Let's just tell the truth. So you don't think that Ted Lee would mind that you sleep behind him because you think all of the men that he leaves behind are just, you know, they're just, girl, whatever. They were just trade. They were just midnight hour trade. A little moment. Because it's in abundance for them. You don't mind. And I don't like that. You're like one of those fucking vultures who sit around and wait for the hyenas and lioness to get done with what they get done with so they can just come pick up off the rest of the scraps. I'm coming down on you a lot, daughter, because of this. Because let me tell you something, baby. No, ma'am. That will get your ass whooped. And I know you think you a firecracker, but you ain't met nobody who's going to fight about their man. Or fight about... Because if you going to go up behind, that was that quick, girl, for you to go up behind, girl, you know, to go up behind someone you know, whether y'all are friends or not, that's someone you know. That was publicized tea and drama, right? Amongst Ted Lee and this old ass Santa Claus, right? That you knew that. And then you said, oh, I'm going to go for it anyway. Whether Ted Lee said it was okay, whether you got the okay from him, whether y'all talked about it like real women, girl, I don't give a damn. There is too much dick in the world. And when I see, you know, I smell it on your aura, bitch. That's what makes it worse for me. Is that I feel like there was an intention behind this. And then you wonder why, and you're mad that you're not invited, hello gone, to, girl, I don't know what that was supposed to be, but it was not. We'll get into that, but we're reading Astro right now for filth. I'm over it. Last season, you know, you're serving young queen energy, and, you know, we were giving you little pats on the wrist, girl, but we're moving forward, and you got a lot going on. You got a lot going on. And again, this is why I question, you got a lot of more experienced, older queens. And then you have this child. And I'm not trying to disrespect you, but it's the truth that you can tell your energy serves child. And I don't know how that's going to work. Because I see you getting sunned a lot. And when you have the tag on you that you around here fucking behind somebody, girl, that's not a good tag to have. Because people will then think, because again, that energy can go either way or all around for all we know. Girl, he might fuck the man you actually still with. How we know you weren't lusting over my man while me and my man was my manning, girl? So don't be surprised when you get shunned from the community, girl. The community, as you would say. The community, bitch. And what's up with this? What's going on, girl? We need some lemon juice and some tea tree oil, bitch, and some honey. Yeah. I know the girls be having skin conditions. We get you some tea tree oil, some lemon juice, and some honey, bitch. Actually, put a little bit of brown sugar in that motherfucker for an abrasive so you can exfoliate. Hello. Because some of y'all girls' skin like Miss Netta around here be retaining grease. Stop greasing up your face. Stop putting chapstick. That's not going to help you. Lemon juice cleanses, detoxifies, all the things. Girl, it's going to get rid of all that trash. Hello. Tea tree oil is going to burn that shit to the core so it burns the seed out. Whatever that is, it's seedy as fuck. You look like a strawberry. And then the honey is going to heal, hello gone, and it's going to get rid of those scars so you don't scar. You know? Y'all come on TV, girl. Have it together. Please. Have it together, girl. And I know what it is, too. Y'all be having Sunday fun day out in Dallas. Y'all be drinking all that liquor, and the only fruit you get is in that fucking mimosa, bitch. Y'all need to be eating. I can tell. Y'all don't go to the gym. Y'all don't do shit. One season, y'all will be fat. One, y'all be skinny. Y'all have muscles, then y'all don't have much. Y'all have ass. Y'all don't have ass. Tedley, you need several loaves of bread daily. Thank you for your daily bread. You need to be thankful for daily bread. You need to be eating, girl. Because at this point, I don't even think Tedley is real. Can we... Astra, I'm going to end you on this, baby. Don't be mad. I see where we're going with this. You need to build that up. You need to build yourself up. Just like some gays, we oftentimes find ourselves alone in the cold. There have been times where I've made certain mistakes in my life, you know, but the one thing I've never done is fuck behind my friends. I've never lusted over my friends' peoples at all, because I've realized something, baby. They'll use it against you, for one. Hello, God. You'll be flogged in the streets. Hello, God. And you'll be shunned from your community, girl. And it's just not cute. You will find that when you find dick on your own, it's amazing. Because at this point, we feel like you just scoping out other people's, you know, leftovers because it's probably an easier mark. Or on some real drama shit, you wanted something to bleed over into the season to give you a storyline. Honestly, it should have been your music. I would have loved to see a little bit more of this teacher. You say you're a teacher. I would love to know, like, in what capacity. I don't get teacher. I don't get educator from you. You seem a little too childish to be around children or to teach them anything about life or anything about any type of education. So I would just love to know a little bit more about you instead of just this messy side that I see just bleeding off, you know? And to show up to someone's event that you weren't even invited to, I would not have shown up. It's giving I needed camera time. When y'all start showing up the bitches shit that y'all don't like, it's giving you need camera time. Just like Nicole Ray, you went to be shady at Tedley's event, and well, that was just a little a little stop by. Hello, girl, hi. Girl, hi, and bye. And then you went to George's event. You know, it's giving I need. You know what I mean? Tedley, girl. So I just want to get this out the way real quick. I was intrigued. I don't even normally do this, right? I was intrigued when the scene came on where Sean was like, girl, you don't even have your broker's or agent's license or whatever, right? So I took it upon myself to actually search it up myself. So I went to one of the Texas websites, as y'all can see here. I typed in your name in many different variations, and no one by that name, Tedley Phillips III, pops up. And, you know, since last season, you know, with all of these lies and these fallacies, these fantasies, these delusions of grandeur that you have, girl, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Obviously, yes, you, he said he works in corporate and he has clients. The people that come and pay their rent are called tenants. Hello. Stop the lies. Please, live in your truth, and maybe you won't be dragged through the streets of life. Hello, maybe people wouldn't have so much to say about you. And the delusion that you had to write a book, it has 149 pages, most of which is probably the epilogue, the prelogue, the backlog, or whatever log, girl. You feel me? Like the monologue, bitch, you know? about your life. Are you really that interesting? Let me tell y'all something about people like Ted Lee. You, again, this is another person where you keep feeding their fucking egos, girl. It inflates. They think they're important, more important than what they are. Girl, the time and effort you put into this book that the girls say has no pages. Hello, God. Hello, God. Hello, God. We gotta start being real here, people. You're gonna be seen by a lot of folks. You're gonna be dissected by a lot of folks. And y'all fraudulent ass bitches be the same ones that get all wrapped up in your feelings when people like me start asking the very real and obvious questions. Ted Lee, everything about you is fake. It comes off very fake. Sister Mary fake. And thank God for your homegirl, the new one to the show, who I'm living for so far, because gathering bitches, if need be, and telling the truth to your friend. That bitch said, and I quote, here's the clip, girl.
So you guys, keep in mind, this is a soft launch for my book, right? Well, it's definitely gonna have to be as soft as possible because...
The softest launch. And it wasn't even the softest launch. There should have been no launch. Girl, there was one book and they said it had no words. He said, y'all could read the back of the book. There were no samples. There was a QR code. There was a couple of balloons like Nicole Ray had to say, hello, God. There, girl, like, obviously. Girl. I can't with these girls. They just be lying, girl. And y'all be going with the shit. Y'all really do go with the shit. Tell your friend the truth, girl. Please. Tell your friend the truth. Don't have them walk around here being read for filth every step of the way. Just lying. Faking, posing. That's ridiculous to me. None of what Ted Lee is doing is entertaining. It's very inauthentic. It's giving fraud. Girl, you don't have boyfriends. You have hoes. You are a hoe. Ho, 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 bitch. Tell the truth. Walk in your divine hoedom, girl. It's okay. I do. Hello. I walk in my divine hoedom. Hello, God. And you want to get upset and throw glasses on your floor. Oh, my bad. That was definitely giving Airbnb vibe. It was giving one of your property, one of your apartments that are the demo property, the show property this is what your apartment could look like, bitch. That's what that was giving. Again, I don't know what is truth anymore. And granted, Ted Lee may not even be his real first name. It could just be, you know, something he gave to the show. His name could be something else. So maybe the search, I'm going to try to give you the benefit of the doubt on that. A lot of the girls don't use their real names on these platforms. So maybe, just maybe, it's under a different name. But girl, when the allegations are going around that you're not credentialed, girl, we just see certificates of completion that anybody could print out on Word, girl. Hello, God. We haven't seen you sell no home. We haven't even seen you lease a property. Actually, in one of the future episodes, you don't even have keys to a property that a prospective client set aside time to come visit. Girl, please. And Sean, let me tell you something. Just like Trey Howard, when you play the bone carrier, be prepared. Sean, I've grown to like you. You remember in the beginning of the first season, I was not really here for you until I saw you level out. Stop telling bitches tea. Hold on to it until you really need to serve truth and justice to a raggedy bitch. Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Because Sean be valid. But it's not gonna, people ain't gonna look at you as the savior and the teller of truth. They're gonna look at you as the messy ass bitch. All the real truth is gonna be overlooked by messy behavior. That's what the focus is gonna be. And Mr. Chef, let me say this real quick. Don't start. Because let me tell you something. If Ariel gathers your motherfucking ass, that's for a reason. You see Miss Church Queen, look at God. I forgot his name. Forgive me, boo. This Church Queen, her Sister Mary. Miss Sister Mary Clarence, girl, hello. What made you bring that up about the Black China shit? Out of the blue, and acting like you didn't really know what it is that you was talking about, knowing you knew exactly what it was you was talking about. And Sister Mary Clarence said, girl, please. When the girls start saying God and like getting real angry with the name God, you know it's about to get real. You about to get a Holy Ghost smackdown, girl, in your own kitchen. And let me add more to the fakery, the fuckery, and the fraudulence of it all. Stop playing with my motherfucking time, Tedley. You said in your confessional, you hit up this chef because you want him to cater and make some hors d'oeuvres and appetizers and finger foods, girl, for your soft launch, the softest launch. Hello, God. The softest of softest launches, girl. You know? You said you came over here specifically because he was going to whip up some samples. Girl, why y'all just had rice and broccoli? I didn't see no meat. Forgive me if there was meat. But that wasn't a sample. That was just a moment for us to introduce the two new people and your connection between the two. You didn't go over there. He didn't prepare any samples, not from what I saw. And then he said something about macaroni and cheese. He didn't even know what the hell it is that you wanted. So the professional thing would be, hey, if this is a real situation, you would have already had, shout out to Chef Jace, honey. Chef Jace, ambition, bitch. Real professional, honey, in this cooking, in this chef world, bitch. Let me not disrespect. I was going to say the cooking world. No, the chef world. Real cuisine, bitch. Hello. Also of Dallas. Hello, God. Also of Dallas, honey. When a real one steps in, all frauds have to sit down, bitch. Let's tell the truth. So, you made this stuff for this event that had 5 people. Nicole Ray said it was a room with walls and a lot of space and more space. There was space, girl. There was a lot of space. Yes, girl. You got to worry about the girls burning up in that room. There was enough space for the air to flow freely, bitch. Hello. Yes, girl. So you made chicken wings and all these other finger foods. You sit around and you talk about, you can't talk about the celebrity clientele that you've had, but isn't that why you're here? You know, it's called chasing. You can, I'm quite sure you can tell that's how the celebrity clients understand that's how you build more clientele, by boasting about the people that you worked with. Unless it's P. Diddy and he's having you sign an NDA because there's more than just cooking going on in his house, bitch. Hello. Ooh, girl, I think I'm too close to these hoes. Let me just pull up a little bit, actually. Let me go to this parking spot. So, yeah, girl. I don't know. Tedley, it's giving fraud. Chef fraud, it's giving fraud. It's giving very messy. And I'm glad Ariel checks your motherfucking ass because based on what we have seen in this episode, you like to stir the pot without any provocation. So it does look like you're looking for clout. Because let's be honest here. You should be the clout based on your celebrity clientele, based on your chef status in your community. So why are you over here trying to build on the backs of the girls? For what? For what? You should have your own star power, correct? I'm just saying though, when y'all girls, and especially the new girls come in these spaces, girl, I'm letting you know right now, you will be picked apart. You will be read for filth. So when y'all step out here and you're brand new to us, we have not seen you before, and you out here exhibiting raggedy bitch behaviors, don't be mad when people call it out. Because it's giving Chef Messy. I'm just saying though, girl. That's all I really have for right now. And y'all just gonna force Eric James on us. I have no idea why. I like the fact that y'all are giving us more work. I'm here for that. Thank you for the work. Thank you for mixing in sprinkles of mess. I'm here for that too. I like that balance. Hope it continues. I understand we're not always going to be able to get those moments. We know what these shows are, you know, really about at the end of the day. They got to give you the drama. Hello, God. To keep things going. Again, Sean, be mindful. Be mindful, girl. But I'm here for it. Call them out. Call them out. Call them out. Call them out. I'm sick of the frauds, girl. I'm sick of the girls living in delusions of grandeur. And when y'all girls get called out, and then Tedley, you got caught up with this ring. That's what you really mad about. That ring you been had. You be playing in people's faces, girl. Stunts and shows. Stop. You're already built like Lord Farquaad, girl. And what's up with this fucking Hamburglar vibe going on here? What's going on? Like, I don't know who's telling you that this is the tea. It's not the tea. Your fashions are grotesque. I don't understand what's going on. What are you looking at, bitch? Get in your car and go. Stop staring at me. Like, I don't understand you. I don't think anybody understands you. I don't think we want to understand you. Because it requires us to try to wrap our fucking brains. The brain is already complex enough as it is, but to have to think about all of the different roads that we got to go down to your explanations, girl, please. I'm sorry, Taylor just does something to me. I'm just not here for any of that. I see why a lot of girls just don't see it for this girl at all. I'm just saying though. And fuck the book. What's up with this real estate shit, girl? That's what we want to know. All of this stuff is stunts and shows to keep us away from asking those very real, obvious questions. What's up with the goddamn real estate shit? Are you a real estate agent? Are you a broker? What's up? What's really good? Or just be honest, open up as, girl, I've been faking. I've been doing this shit for the show. I was lying. I was creating, you know, these false realities, girl, because I'm mentally disturbed. You gotta be mentally disturbed to even think. Who's not telling you that, what the fuck is this? Who is standing by letting you walk out the house that way? You already have a dead eye. Hello, that eye is dead. It is, girl. George and them had a funeral, girl. We crowned it. Hello, God. It was a beautiful service. Hello. We buried it behind the apartment communities that you work for. Hello, God. The reception was wonderful. We hired Chef Messy, girl. He brought some rice and broccoli, girl. Hello, God. Some different variations of sauces and stuff. You know? That eye is dead. You shaving it in, coloring it in, whatever, trying to fill it in with different colors and just for men or whatever the fuck that shit's called. It's a no. Like, no. This is not 1990s anymore, girl. You're dressing like the 1990s. It wasn't really giving that much then. It's not giving that much now. Actually, let me not disrespect the 90s. The 90s was giving. You're just not giving 90s. It makes no sense. You want to be that girl, but you're not that girl. And maybe I wouldn't be going so hard on you if I just did the lies. They smell loud on you, bitch. Louder than them colors you be wearing, girl. Louder than that dead eye trying to come back to life, girl. Just screaming to be reborn again. This thick ass eyebrow, this horrible. I don't know why y'all find that entertaining, but whatever. I'm sorry, girl. I have to come down on you really hard. I know it sounds mean, but girl, judging by what I'm seeing, you need someone to tell you the truth. Or maybe you just don't give a fuck. Because some girls be just walking in their own la-la land. They really just don't care. Anyway, y'all be blessed and never stressed. Remember that health is truly wealth, girl. Okay? And if I have any more thoughts, you know, I'll come with it. Because I'm quite sure there was more that needed to be dissected. But those were just the things that really stood out to me the most. And had to get it off my chest. All right, y'all. Take care. Until the next one. Bye.